Hello there, and welcome to another episode of The Bastard Plays Civilization Beyond Earth. We seem to be cracking on nicely now. I've got some plans in place for chaining those free virtues, including building a Promethean, it's only 9 turns till we get another one, and getting this tier 2 reward here will be nice as well. So we've got quite a few things on the go, and it's pretty good all told. So our agent arrived in Krabost. So we're going to establish a network first, obviously, and then choose some production in Ainsa. So what can we get going there? Well, low amount of time stuff. Repair facility, again, not really. Thorium reactor might be nice. Ultrasonic fence, of limited use now. Vivarium, we are on health 6 now, so that might be a nice idea, actually. I don't think we have any desert tiles there. Oh, actually, is that desert? I can't tell from in here. You know what? We're going to build a vivarium. There's a bit of extra science as well. No, that's apparently a marsh. Totally doesn't look like a marsh, guys. But fine. Okay. Where are we going to go with this guy now? Okay. Let's move. Let's just move here and probably build a mine there. I imagine build a mine there. Woo! I don't want to mess with this sea dragon. Please leave me alone. You're my only ship. Don't die. Let's take out that siege worm, but I'm just not convinced I have the firepower for it yet without losing a whole bunch of my troops. I probably can. I should probably have a go. Completed special delivery. Our agent made the drop with no complications. The man who received them bore a strange tattoo on his hand. Again, another covert agent. Which is pretty good. Okay, let's choose an operation in Mandira. Although before we do that, let's see if we've got another dossier delivered. Established network is fine. Yep, I know about that. No, we haven't got another one from the Culpa group or whatever they're called yet, so we'll just crack on. So in Mandira, let's... these all take the same amount of time, I guess, and they're all marked as easy. And you're pretty experienced, so you know we're going to go straight for... No, we'll siphon energy there first. I get the impression that's a bit more undercover, but we're going to steal... you know what? We'll siphon energy there as well. We'll get a bit of a burst of energy. And then we can start to think about spending it on stuff. And you can build a mine there. Good, that sea dragon didn't appear to want to kill us horribly, which is nice. Didn't chase us anyway. Yet. We're going to send our explorer down there this time, because by the time he gets there, that's actually definitely not going to be their territory. It'll be closer to ours. So,
like the sun, I shine upon my disciples. Like the flowers, they turn to me and blossom.
Great, so that's photosystems, which means we can get the solar collector, which I suspect we're going to be basically popping into launch over everything. +1 food from plantations as well, and an extra harmony affinity.
It is inevitable that we will become part of this new world, because you cannot participate in a system without being complicit in it. Embrace your complicity, and move to acceptance.
Great stuff. Okay, new upgrades available for units. Let's see what those are. So great, our gunner turns into a striker now. So that's either +25 HP heal after killing an enemy unit, or +30% when attacking fortified units. We're probably not going to be attacking many fortified units, so we'll take the heal, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. And their range attack is now 26, which is significantly better. So yeah, we're on Harmony 7. We need 8 for just an extra little burst of 4 Xenomass, which will be nice. I'm looking forward to 11. Call Worm Strike Operation. Wow. Okay, and we need 13 for them to start building the Mind Flower, which is the victory quest for part of the victory quest for Transcendence. Okay, let's choose our research. Biology 5. Extra energy from algae. We do have quite a lot of algae, actually. Grow Lab, and that requires 4 in harmony, which obviously we have. Source of fungus. I'm not sure we have any fungus, though. A dome, which is a tile improvement. And the yield is culture. Interesting. Interesting. That could be an option. Or we could start moving to... We could go over swarm robotics, actually. That's really quick. Let's have a poke over here. There's also alien ethics. Ah, Xeno Sanctuary. Adds 1 point per turn to Transcendence victory progress. Well, that sounds pretty good. Mind Stem. Okay, this seems to be really a good thing. Xenodrome provides a free Xeno Sanctuary in the city, which is built. Culture +4. Geothermal costs 3, though. I think we should probably go for this. It sounds like something that's going to be really useful later on. And I need to build a Xeno Sanctuary anyway for quests. So we'll go for Alien Ethics. Alien Ethics. Oh, and the next one down from that, Alien Domestication, allows me to build Xeno Cavalry as well. Strength 48. That is the same as a Siege Worm. And will give me extra culture from Xenomass Well improvements. Yeah, I think this is the way for me, guys. Okay, you've got an expedition module, so why don't you hop down here? And why don't you found an outpost? Is that Fidel? Fidel. Okay. Needs orders. That's my ship. All the way over here, please. Nearly time for it to be able to... Okay. So we get loads of extra cash from these guys now. So, you know, we're going to do just that. What was our previous route was Far-Base 1 anyway. We're going to go for that and get a nice cash burst. And Pan-Asian Cooperative will probably not be happy that I've settled there. Kavitha Thakur's completed meme twerk. Meme twerk. Meme twerk? Meme twerk. Oh, such horrible images. I don't know what that is. Let's go find out what that is. Didn't say anything about the outpost. Okay. Meme twerk. Not actually twerk. Let's have a look. What? Here we go. Ooh, that would have been nice. Plus 25% culture in the city in which it is built. Oh well. That's the first one I've seen them build that and health +2. That's the first one I've seen them build that I would have quite liked. But, you know, it's fine. I'm going for the Promethean. I'm going for another one that I think I've researched now. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We will be just fine. Unless we're not, and I, you know, fail completely. But so it goes. That's Civ, baby. Okay, you can, yeah, and then we can start healing. Excellent. The process of healing can begin. Ain't so. You just built a Vivarium. What are you going to build now? Well, what's the kind of lower range stuff? +1 energy from Xenomass. That could be pretty sweet. And +3 energy in general. Or that's +5 energy in general and is a lot quicker. What else we got? Launch complex. You know what, though? I'm tempted to... Yeah, let's build a solar collector. Let's totally build that. We should build one of those everywhere. Probably. Yeah, you're pretty happy. Good. I'm glad you're so happy about me stealing loads of stuff from you. Okay. Well, that's the way to build the road there, isn't it? We still need to deal with that. But Xeno Cavalry should do that.
I may be able to assist you.
Establish network. Agent detected. Oh well. Covert agent promoted. Choose operation. Well, you can siphon energy as well to level up. I'm going to get so much energy. I don't know what to do with it. Other than the obvious. Okay, you can go right there, please. And fortify until healed. And then after the explorer's done that, we'll send them off just somewhere else over here. I think there were quite a few places left. Yeah, there's there by the look of it. There's also a satellite pod here if I can nip in around those aliens that I seem to remember being there. So, worker, what are you not doing that you could be doing? Or what you could be doing, actually, is coming down here and starting work on... whoa, what? No. And starting work on, say, that xenomass thing, and then a road, and linking those up. Is that fungus? That's fungus, okay. But it's not part of our area yet.
No village was ever ruined, but
I see no benefit at all. And they're ready there now for an expedition. I think so. Solar Collector ready to launch. Yeah, launch orbital unit mode. Yep, there will do. So if I switch... Yeah, there's my Solar Collector. Great. Ooh, quest updated. Beauty in the eye of the orbiter. By chance, your satellite spots what could be a massive alien ruin. A collection of deep canyons are carved into the terrain with surgical precision, apparently. The scientific community agrees this phenomenon will be best observed from above. Launch 2 satellites to investigate geoglyphs. Okay. So I'm going to launch 2 more anyway in Le Coeur and Prosperity, I would imagine. In fact, in Le Coeur, I might just buy a solar collector straight away. Yeah, it's only 340 rather. Let's get that in. And then change production in Ainsa. What are we gonna pop in here? Plus science to copper. We don't have any copper there though. Science from Xenomass could be pretty good though. I think we've got a couple of Xenomass in there. And science plus 10% is always pretty decent, you know. What have we got? Or I could get +2 production, +1 energy from trade routes. The agony of choice. You know what? We're going to get a thorium reactor. We're going to go for that blatant, just little increase in our overall energy gain. And we are going to move here. And you know what? We're going to put a biowell there. Actually, we don't need that right now, maybe. What can we do here? Maybe we should build an academy, actually. Go on, we'll build an academy there, on that marsh. Seems legit. Okay. We've got a nice developing little progressive cultural kingdom going. Pretty good. Pretty comfortable with it. All told. Solar collector ready to launch, which we're totally going to do. Wow, that's just... yeah, that's really jumping our energy. Great stuff. And it lasts for 60 turns as well, which is pretty neat. Choose production in Prosperity. What did Prosperity just build? That's the question. What did you just build, Prosperity? Is it the Hollow Suite? I think it might have been the Hollow Suite. Yeah, it was definitely the Hollow Suite, okay. Well, choose production. And you're going to start building... what's a nice cheapo thing? Well, solar collector, actually. Okay, so what's it going to... You're already on stagnation, okay. We really need you to not be on stagnation. So let's go to food. And that gives us 4 turns till solar collector. And we can afford an artist. That's just going to increase that amount of... yeah, we'll take 1 artist for the moment. How long we got before the next? Only one turn before the next virtue as well. I've lost count of how many we've got. So I'll count them up, see how close we are to another free tech. Which would be useful. Very useful. And they don't seem to be too pissed about my expeditions anymore. I mean, presumably because it's close to my borders now. Okay, got a achievement of something. Discovered stet mining. Which is mainly a production thing by the look of it. You can now explore again. Thank you. Develop a virtue. Okay, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're still quite a way off. We're still quite a way off. Okay, so what can we pick? That seems like a pretty good idea. Can we get that? I think we can, because it just requires one link, right? That's pretty good, actually, the 15% production towards wonders. But go for the free virtues, man, come on. Oh, no, we can't get that yet. Or that, or that. So we're going to have to get some of these. Okay. We'll take the 15% towards wonders, because we are building wonders right now, so... we will go for that. And we get the extra thing, which is plus 10% energy in every city, which is pretty nice. Okay. What are these? Pack armors. Not too comfortable with those roving around there, guys. Are you going to get a bit fighty? Is that what you're going to do?
The golden rule runs across all good ethics. Let's define our neighbor broadly and spread love through the universe.
Love. Okay. Continue. That's fine. Choose research. You know, we're going to go for alien domestication. I want that Xeno cavalry. And I want it quickly. I also want that geothermal. Which means I'm going to have to buy that right now. And once, yeah, I'm going to go there and get that geothermal sorted any second now. So you're there. Yeah, you don't need anything yet, so you're actually going to go here. Trade convoy? Where were you going is the question. Where were you going? Oh. No, Palatine's still there. I don't get it. Presumably, oh, the Palatine one's from up there. Fine. Where were you going? Nowhere? Maybe not. It's more advantageous for me to trade with stations now anyway. Should I start leveling up step mining? That might be not a bad idea. Or I could just go for the one that's already done, really, I suppose. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Another trade convoy. And what's our previous route? Pembella. But you know what? We'll start leveling up step mining with this one. I'm a bit uncertain about those units coming in now. No indicator of what how powerful they are. We're taking a bit of damage though. Maybe they're for something else. Maybe they're fighting aliens. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, well that one's retreating. Okay, maybe we're alright. We may be alright. Ooh, okay, here we go. Quest decision. Unnatural selection. Through the use of medicine and other life-prolonging measures, humanity has moved beyond the bounds of evolution, as controlled by natural selection. For this reason, our genes are rife with flaws. It is our hope that through the use of a gene smelter, we can bring about a forced evolution that will greatly improve the genetic makeup of our people. Our scientists are prepared to move forward with human trials, inserting new genes into the city's population. We shall improve our people one splice at a time. But where do we start, the body or the mind? So we can improve overall cognition, 4 plus 2 science from gene smelters, or improve overall health, 4 plus 1 health from gene smelters. I'm not bothered about health anymore, and I would like to get more science, so we'll improve our cognition. It is the mind which governs the body. By furthering the knowledge of our people, we allow them to make new advancements towards their own health and progress. Great. Okay. We've got another trade route on the go there. So previous route was Magan. We can't pick another station from there. That's fine. Let's. Shall we go for Magan again? I think we probably should. I think it's our maximised route. Of course, it feeds the African Union more as well, but you know that's fine. They're our buddies. Another 80 production, which is decent, because we are building the Promethean. Cooperation, enemy condemnation of you has expired, which is nice, but no one seemed to be paying attention to it anyway. And cooperation agreement has expired. We're going to set that up straight away, and I was clicking on it and then realised it wasn't even my bloody turn yet. And that's why nothing was happening. Hello.
Whoa. Come, sit and speak.
Yes. Old buddy, old pal. So let's choose production in Aetsa. So, Xeno Sanctuary, but what we want is a Xeno Sanctuary in Liqueur, because that takes care of 2 birds with 1 stone, so we might do that pretty sharpish. Mind stems, we can build that, and 1 point per turn to a Transcendence Victory progress. But I don't know if I have to have other things first before I have that, so I probably won't build that just yet. It's also quite pricey. Science, yeah, plus 10% science, plus 1 science from Xenomass, and plus 1 science scientist specialist slots. Lots of S's. That's probably causing nasty sounds in your ears. Okay, yeah, we'll go for a Xeno Nursery. I think that's a good idea. Unit needs orders. Well, you can go over here for now. And then next turn we'll swap you so you can get an expedition module. Another trade convoy coming home. Oh, Palatine, I think so. That lovely extra culture. And once we get alien domestication, we'll knock out a Xeno cavalry and we'll take that siege worm down, which means we'll be able to rebuild this road. It's been gone for about several centuries. I don't know what the time is meant to equivalate. Equivalate. You heard it here first. Quests updated. New quest in the quest log and the quest decision. Choose production first in prosperity. 3 geothermal for that. So that's why I need the geothermal there, really. So what are we going to get? What are we going to go for? So the Institute. Is that just 3 scientist specialist slots? That's not great. Really, is it? Okay. Thorium reactor, I guess. Badly needs extra production, really. So with that in mind, let's build an autoplant. It's going to take a bit longer, but it'll be worth it. Quest decision. The observable universe. This planet is geologically quite different from Earth. In many ways, its natural effects are far more damaging than we anticipated. Luckily, this new observatory will give us a chance to learn more about our planet and bend that knowledge towards our favour. The question is, where should we direct our gaze? Towards the invisible neutrinos and waves swirling unseen around us, or towards the celestial heavens which are still unfamiliar to our eyes? Focus on micro-scale observation for +2 city strength from observatories? Nah. Or focus on macro-scale observation, +2 naval unit movement from observatories? Macro-scale, I guess? Would that be handy? Because I'm not... I'll tell you what, I'll go for micro-scale because I'm not building anything else defensive, so that, you know, might be handy. By understanding the minutiae around us, we learn more about the unseen effects with which we are constantly bombarded. With this knowledge, we can better protect ourselves and our cities. Okay, then. Unit needs orders. Okay, so we need to move the Xenoswarm out. Does it get an expedition module from an outpost? I don't know. We'll find out. Probably not, by the look of it. Let's say to do nothing, just in case. Looks like it doesn't. They'll have to make their way back up to Ainser, I think. Okay, geothermal. Geothermal well, please, guys. Geophysics. Oh, we don't have geophysics. Okay. Where is geophysics? There. We need it. We need that, guys. It's only going to be 2 turns, but so that's good. But, okay. Interesting. In the meantime, you can go here and build something. Solar collector ready to launch. And launch you will. So that should complete a quest, I think, next turn. Yeah, or this turn even. There we go. Your satellites spot what could only be seen from space. 3 giant geoglyphs etched into the landscape. The geometric shapes stretch on for miles and form what looks like a sophisticated pattern. Perhaps with further study, our scientists could decipher its meaning. Plus 75 energy, plus plus 75 culture, which is better, and plus 195 energy. Neat. Okay, next turn. Gain favors for Firaxite, huh? How many favors have I got with you now? But yeah, sure, accept, I guess. We don't really need the Firaxite for anything. Should we be calling in these favors? Can I just trade them for cash or something? I don't know.
What's ours is yours.
No.
For a price.
Okay. Fidel should be probably quite close to becoming a city, which is nice. Okay.
Your explorer has noticed something strange nearby. It could be a ruin,
Ooh.
some sort of wreckage, or perhaps alien in
Just
nature.
appeared there.
You should
Okay.
order your explorer to the site and excavate.
I surely will. Okay, so we're going to head over here so that we can get an expedition module, and then we'll just head straight out. Promethean ruin. So that's pretty important. Progenitor ruin, even. I'm pretty sure there was a thing called Promethean ruins in another game that I've just transplanted into this one in my head. Quests updated. New updates in the quest log. Probably linked to that. Or Beauty in the Eye of the Orbiter, a second one maybe. After careful study, the alien geoglyphs have been deciphered. They seem to describe the location of an anomaly in this planet's magnetic field. Your scientists recommend an expedition to the proposed site immediately. Which is presumably that one? Yeah, neat. Okay. We're going to do just that. And we've got our worker on the go there. And they're going to go over here and start building this road. Xenoswarm there, which can just hop over here and start guarding our borders. What should we build here? What should we build just outside Prosperity over here? I don't know. What should we build? Well, Prosperity suffers a bit for production, but you could build a manufactory plus 2 production. But oh, that health kick! I don't really want that health kick actually. We are going to go for we're going to go for an academy. Yet another academy. Is that an academy as well? Is that what the academies look like? Looks possible. Yep, there we go. Neat. I believe there's a virtue for improving academies that we should probably pick up at some point. How far are we after Promethean? 2 turns. So we'll build the Promethean and then we'll build the Promethean and then we'll end the episode. Veterancy gained. Permanent plus 10 strength, please. Destroy them again. Probably start settling these islands, to be honest. Go on alert. And next turn. That was a quick one. And we should get the Promethean. Awesome. We'll have a look at that in the Civilopedia as well. Might have an entry that's slightly more easy to read than the Bitegeist. Completed drone sphere. Yep, didn't want it. I knew I didn't want that one. I'm just fine with that.
Anansi looked at the man's genome and said, Messy, messy! Who can live like this? He took a broom and swept up the genome. And when the man woke up, he felt much better.
That's from the Uncle Never Cloned stories. Interesting. So I get a free virtue, +2 culture, +4 health. Excellent. And what is the Promethean? Let's find out. Oop. Here we go. The old saw goes, humanity is just human enough to get off Earth, and just ape enough not to not think of leaving sooner. The truth is that the human genome, as it existed at the time of the seeding, was largely undifferentiated after nearly 200,000 years, and had furthermore been subject to a fair amount of environmental degradation and unpleasant selection pressures. The average colonist genome at planetfall contained a fair number of unhealthy codes, predispositions to disease, and was fragile enough to suffer extensive radiation damage on the New World. Genomic medicine was well described theoretically, but not extensively attempted on old Earth for a variety of reasons, religious taboo and political prohibitions on scarce resources being the most common. But on a New World, the question of revisiting the human genome came up again with each new discovery about the planet's own life and each new medical realization. With the maturation of gene informatic theory, a new possibility arose, creating an optimally human genome, free from disease and limiting flaw. The Promethean idea was to create a new human genotype. It would be compatible with the genetics of humanity, but strip out problematic genes and replace many sequences with more optimal protein operators. Not only would this undo the damage of the Great Mistake, but strip away the impediments of humanity's evolution, the dead-end sequences, the mistake codes, the hidden landmines that lead to disease. The resulting creature would look like human, but be something more than a human. The idea was naturally of great social debate. At the heart of it were concepts of humanity and the meaning of human life. Is a hypothetical new creature which shares phenotypic expression with a genetic human still a human? This was popularly known as duckism for reasons that are too convoluted to explain here. I'm sure that's a genetic in-joke I don't get. Is this creature somehow a better human for not being subject to the limitations of its exemplar? These questions are, to many extents, still not resolved, but the Promethean was created. Devoid of DNA non-coding sequences and vestigial phenotypes, or with vestigial phenotype restored to functionality, the Promethean has a working appendix. The Promethean is a creature of profound beauty, not only in each individual human who shares its underpinnings, but in the way that the Promethean functions from the cellular to the holistic level. A Promethean moves with spare grace, sees the world in colours unknown to the old Homo sapiens, ages easily and slowly, retains her faculties through the lifespan, and when the end comes, often has left behind a legacy that simply could not have been achieved by old man. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that my guys built that. Free virtue. And have I got 2 virtues? That would be awesome. Let's find out. So what did I get? I got the production towards wonders. Minus 40% science penalty from number of cities. I could get that now, you see. That might not be too bad now. Not that it was bad to begin with, but still. And there's 2 to go, so I should get at least one of them. Plus 25% protection towards all the units isn't that appealing. It's going to take... I'm going to have to go down this route to get that anyway. So the question is, do I want it now or do I want it later? I'm going to go with a 25% production towards buildings that have already been built in the capital, please. So I'm going to get that extra tier 1 one soon, which is nice. 10% production and 10% energy in the capital. Did I? Maybe I didn't have 2 to spend. Did I have 2 to spend? No. Shame. Solar collector. Have I not got a solar collector? I thought I had a solar collector there. But presumably I can build 2? Maybe. Yeah, presumably. I'm not going to do that though. Destroy them. Which is good. I've got a quest to do that. How far am I down the fresh specimens? Only 1. That's not great. New updates in the quest log. Oh, growth potential. An opportunity to expand our interests has arisen. A nearby organisation, Farbase 1, has developed practices that synergise with ours. If you were to establish a trade route with them, the output from both our operations would increase. Create a trade route with Farbase 1. I thought I already had. Choose production in the capital. Okay. So we could build a Xeno Sanctuary, or there's the Xenodrome, but I'm going to have to wait a while for that. I'm just going to build a Xeno Sanctuary first off. I think. I can try and build a Xenodrome somewhere else. It doesn't seem that urgent, to be honest. It's quite quick. Maybe that's the equivalent of a national wonder. We will build a Xeno Sanctuary straight away, I think. Yeah. That completes 2 quests after all. And Fidel, yeah, you're online. Good for you. So what's quick there? Not much is the answer. Yeah, not much food there. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll go for Old Earth Relic. Actually, can we buy some stuff there first? That might be an idea, actually, just to get some extra production and extra food in there. So what have we got? Where's the one that gives extra stuff from deserts? Is that Vivarium? Yes, that's Vivarium. Because that looks like desert to me. There we go. Yeah, +1 food from desert. That is desert, right? When you're ready? Yeah, that is desert. Excellent. Okay, that's helped us massively already. And we'll purchase... is it a trade depot? Could be nice, actually. Yeah, we'll purchase a trade depot. That's extra production and energy already. And it means we can start buying trade as well. You know what? I'm going to do that straight away. I'm going to get a trade vessel. And then the actual production is going to be on probably an Old Earth Relic. Yep. Unit needs orders. You can start to build a road. Trade convoy from there. Farbase 1, that's where we needed to set out from. Benefits of this partner enterprise, our productivity has increased substantially, plus 20% yield from trade with Stet mining for 20 turns, which isn't where we said to do, but fine, that's fine, I suppose. Next turn, please. And then we'll probably wrap up the episode there. I think we're overdue again. Oh no, hang on. Unit needs orders again. Let's hop out there, and we can start digging next turn. Excellent. It's going well? It's going well, I think. Time will tell, but in 5 turns we can start building some Xeno cavalry. We can take out that siege worm that's been annoying us since forever, it seems. Okay, there we go. City connection established? Between who? Fidel and Licour? How so? Trade convoy, maybe? I don't know. Weird. Is it because we have the trade depot there and it links like a harbour does in Civ 5? Interesting. I don't know. It might be worth building the road there just for extra speed with units anyway, in case we need to defend in a hurry. But I think we'll leave it for there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.